Welcome to another short video. In this video, we will look at Palo Alto's interface type Vwire. You use Vwire interface type when you want to introduce your firewall in the network and you really do not want to touch any layer 3 IP addressing or routing stuff. So as you can see in the image here, uh, the entire network from here to here is same. It uses 192.168.253.0/24 IP addressing subnet, but I have been able to introduce my Palo Alto firewall in between my Linux machine and the MGMT plus Internet Cloud. And this Palo Alto will have two vWire interfaces. One is LAN vWire and other one is WAN vWire interface. And I'm gonna use ETH 1 by 1 and ETH 1 by 3 for this lab. And let's jump onto the firewall and do this configuration. So these interfaces basically behave as like suppose on in terms of Cisco ASA, if you have heard about firewall mode as transparent, no IP addressing required, and firewall just sends the packet from one end to the other end by applying the security policies to it. So let's jump onto the firewall and perform the configuration. So we are going to use ETH 1 by 1 and 1 by 3. Okay, let's click on ETH 1 by 1. Okay, I'll go here, I'll click here and I'll select vWire virtual, which is virtual wire. The full form is virtual wire. And now I need to wind it to a virtual wire. So there's a virtual wire object I need to create. So I'll say this is vWire itself. And then in the security zone, let's put it in a zone. And the zone type will also be vWire. Yep, you can see. Let's put it in the LAN vWire zone. Nothing else needs to be done. That's it. Now other interface is ETH 1 by 3. Click on it. My firewall is behaving a bit slow, but fine. We'll be able to do it. vWire and then what virtual wire it should belong to. I'm gonna add it to that specific vWire that we created, and I'll create a new zone for it. Zone WAN vWire. That's it. Hit OK and hit OK. So let me tell you, whenever you put two interfaces, in a virtual wire, what really happens, firewall takes the traffic from the one end of the vWire and sends it to the other end of the vWire. And same thing happens for the other traffic as well, which comes on the other end of the cable. If you see, if we go under the here there is a vWire virtual wires, option. If you click on that, then you see there is vWire, and on a vWire, you can only have two interfaces. Whatever traffic comes on this interface is sent to this interface. Whatever comes to this interface is sent to this interface. But suppose if you are sending multiple VLANs onto these interfaces, then you can also mention the tag of VLANs, which are allowed through this vWire. So you can mention those tags here. I'm not sending any tag, so I'm not going to use it. So just hit cancel, and the configuration is complete. Now let's create a policy as well for this vWire for the traffic to pass through. Yes, I'll hit add. I'll do LAN to WAN. I forgot you cannot have any spaces, okay? And this is an interzone policy, so different zones. LAN vWire to WAN vWire zone, and I'm going to allow any application default ports action allow and log the session at end. I'm going to create one more policy, and this is going to be WAN to LAN. I'll explain about this policy why I'm creating it in some time. Interzone, WAN, destination zone, LAN, application, social category. I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna just add the application as DHCP, DHCP, sorry, D, DHCP. And let me see, what were the other applications related to DHCP? There were two more. That's fine, no problem. I'll just add the DHCP as an entire application. Let's remove one. Service URL, services application default. Allow log the session at end. What happens if you do not create this other policy? DHCP won't work properly, and some of the packets will be dropped, and that's why your machine won't be able to get an IP address. So now let's commit the configuration. While the configuration is getting committed, let's boot up our Linux machine. This is an Ubuntu machine, so it's just getting booted as of now. Let's see the status of commit. It'll process in some time. Let's see that. This is also booting up. So let's give it some time for the commit to complete and the machine to boot up. And then we'll see what we can see on the firewall and if we are able to access the things here, over the internet or not. And yep, what are the logs coming on the firewall? It's taking some time, so patience. Okay. What to complete its boot. Let's see the status of our commit as well. It's still at 0%. It's taking some time. Let's wait. I would need to reconnect and then it'll show me. Yeah, see, it is still just taking some more time to boot up. Now, commit is about complete 75. It's at 75%, and my Linux is about, yeah, it has booted up pretty quick. Let's log into it. The commit is at 99%. I'm waiting for it to finish. Hmm, okay, I'll close this. Reopen it again. Yeah, so okay. You can see it's now connected. It shows wired there, so it means it has got an IP address also. So let's see what's the IP address. Go to terminal. Come on. And let's see what are we seeing in the logs under the monitor section in traffic. Let's check the IP address in here. Yeah, you can see the IP address it has got is 130, and this is coming via the DHCP on it. And to show that it is DHCP, I'll go here, click here, wired settings. While the things load, let's see the Palo logs. Yeah, you can see these are the logs which are coming from a LAN Vwire to WAN Vwire. You see DHCP, WAN Vwire to LAN Vwire. That's why I created the rules. If I do not create a rule, this DHCP stuff will not work. Yeah, you can see it's connected. I'll show you it's coming via DHCP. Yep. IP4 address this. IP4 you can say DHCP. Let's close it, close it. Let's try to access something or try to ping something. I'll do a quick ping to 8.8.8 and then I'll try to ping to google.com. Ping 8.8.8, working. Control C ping www dot google google.com. Yep, you can see it works fine. Ping is working. And let's try to access something as well. It's loading up. Things are running very slow in the lab today. Yeah, it has ordered up. Let's okay. There is already a website which is loading up. I can see portcoach.net 8080. Perfect. This was accessed right away. Let's try to open another website so we can, we can just do it. Let's open Google. Lightweighted website. Google. Yep, you can see it's searching in and it's reloading the page. So that's it about the, information on the vWire interface type. And let's try to reload the logs and see if you can see 80. I see the 80 traffic application was incomplete 443, I can say. And let's load a few more logs. Yeah, I can see a lot of DNS traffic, SSL traffic. So that's it about this video. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.